There we go. Let's see if the connection can help us out a little bit more. I apologize for that. Guys, the only two apps you guys can follow me under is Twitter and Discord. I don't know how it's really gonna go through. Okay. But if you get Black Ops Cold War, every 3 to 4 days a week, hit that red support button, hit that like button, stay connected all together. Tweet it out, comment, share it. Once again, guys, I do have possessions going forward, so if there's anyone in the chat that does have a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter at SadieZachDawson. Share me out, tweet me out, leave a comment on Twitter. The numbers are always the same, 824-656-00. And guys, the numbers are 824-656-00. Now, I know if you guys do have a Twitter, you guys can do the same thing if you guys have a Discord. And the thing about Discord, guys can send me a phone request, tell me you guys said hello, and let me know if you guys have any other opportunities you want to bring in towards the table. So you guys let me know in the chat throughout this group. Normally, guys, through Running Egg and Tuba Chat, we don't do S4S anymore, so same as it should be, and tweeted at Sarah in 7 to 11, so I've won him a lucky man, so afterwards, guys, I will be gusting it. Okay, first we're trying to do zombies, and now it feels like we're actually just backing our butt out of there for some reason. That's the problem. I'm guessing it has to only deal with the connection problem, but let me try to do this again. I apologize for this, guys. Give me a moment. See if I can do it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright. But I think we might be okay going forward, so... But yeah, like I said, I do know my good old friend Devin's correct. I do know he was in the chat this morning. So basically, he thinks I should wait in the chat to, before... to go possibly one-on-one with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. You guys already know the game is coming out. You guys already know the game is coming out on what do you call it, on June 11th for PS5. So I'm the only first few games that are not coming out this year is you guys already know what the first 3 are, and between that sit completely, and that would be Dragon Age 4. Now the thing about Dragon Age 4, that game's not coming out possibly until next year or the next 2 years afterwards. So that game is not coming out by then.
Terminate all threats.
Prince of Persia, I think I'm nearly likely. I think I'm almost likely I'm going to get rid of that pre-order and get that pre-order and give that pre-order money towards Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So, and I am getting that SOB for sure. So I think Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart should be. It's going to be really good going forward, guys. I'm telling you. You know, I have been the all first 3. If I were to pick my 2 favorite Ratchet and Clank games, I mean, most of the games are good, for sure, but the only 2 I would go to is the fact with Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal and Deadlock. Oh yes, guys, I also did beat Ratchet and Clank Size Matters, so I beat 5 or 6 times out of it for the PSP, and usually I did not have a YouTube channel by then, I would assume. But other than that, guys, I think you guys will enjoy. I mean, I think Ratchet and Clank will have not bad popularity for this year. I mean, do I think it's gonna be Game of the Year? No. I don't think it will, but let's see how the game is. You know, I mean, I did look inside the graphics for a pre-order of that earlier this year today, guys. That I do know the game itself will be good, real good to be honest. If you guys are looking to pre-order Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart by June 11th, guys, with a lot of support, a lot of respect throughout the group, the Running Egg and Tuba Chat, gonna be getting a couple more good things involving if you guys get the additional deluxe edition. So I still think guys, I agree with Devin, my good old buddy on Discord and outside the chat, that I'm gonna wait to pre-order Ratchet & Clank, but not yet. I mean, if I do, that will set out Prince of Persia. So I am possibly thinking about getting rid of Prince of Persia and put that money towards Ratchet & Clank. So it all depends when GameStop will be almost headlined. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it'll be soon. It'll be real quick and it'll be real soon, taking plenty of patience going forward. So after I get done doing an hour and 25 to an hour and a half right now, guys, tonight, I'm going to be with my love and I's team leader's last day retirement party for a half hour. So I, for one, will be with my opponent for the rest of the night. So it'll be her and I will have time together for 2 hours. So I actually had to get a word towards Love and I's team leader for the last time, since the last day since going to be retiring on the 28th. So you know, she has to take me to GameStop, drop me off at bowling after I got off work or something, and well, a couple of good stuff that her and I did, you know. She's always been loving, caring, trustworthy. I have a lot of respect, you know, used to drive me anywhere, and, you know, had a lot of respect towards my friend as always, Barrel for Sir, and the other roommate in the back too. Tons of complex already, huh? Remember, guys, the more we bring in, the more we expand, create great stuff on our channels, doing this great stuff the right way, handling support, great stuff completely, and, you know, make sure everything settles down completed on that, and we try it again just to make something a little more clear. But like I said, guys, all I have to do tomorrow is only work 4 hours tomorrow, and Miles doesn't have to be at work till 7 to 11. And thank God I am off till Wednesday. That'll be tomorrow, and that'll be Sunday, guys. Monday and Tuesday, due to 3 days off for Valentine's Day. I actually did put a couple more days off down, so I'm gonna have a couple of good things that I'm hoping to do. I do know, like I said, the only 3 games that are not coming out this year. Actually, 2 out of 3. That'll be Lord of the Rings Gollum, and you know, Lord of the Rings Gollum and Dragon Age 4. I do know both of those games will be real good, to be honest, and get a little more clear.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
So I think we might be okay.
Out of the phase.
I'm gonna see if my buddy Prince Mark wants to bring his circulation in the chat real quick.
Weapons hot.
Remember, guys, this is what this group is all about: having a lot of love, respect, opportunities throughout this group. So it's always something. With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, brother Mark, get yourself in the chat, please. If you don't mind. Now, guys, my highest likes that I've ever had to kick off this year is 29. Second place views is 95. Number 1 highest views, guys. This is no damn sock behind it. And that is 113. With 16 or 17 likes afterwards. So that was actually doing my recent 6-year contract with the PS4 over the years. So I don't know if it's going to be broken in the future. Maybe. But I'm not going to be able to bring my hopes up right now, so we'll see. Hold up a minute, guys. Okay, somebody from the audience, check this out, guys. Somebody wants to come in the chat, apparently. Let's see what I do. I'll get to that in just a second. Don't move. Oh, nice shot. There we go. Give me a moment, guys. Just 1 second. I'm gonna send this message on Facebook in a second. Don't move. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay, there we go, guys. Well, like I said. So, for tomorrow, like I said, since I go back to work tomorrow night around 7 to 11, you guys will have an MLB 20 in the morning, and then, Well, damn straight, brother Mark. What's up, buddy? What's going on? How you doing? Get about 4 likes. Thumbs up in the chat, guys. Let's go. Thumbs up in the chat. Come on. Keep it going, guys. Let's see how much we can not frustrate in this business. But how are you this evening, brother? I just decided to get an episode of this out of the way real quick, since I'm gonna be with my twin for the rest of the night. So, but how are you today, buddy, brother? Yeah, God of War was pretty good this morning. God of War was pretty good as of this point, and out of no less equations to make less some other stuff that were not substantial going forward. So, but it's all good. We should be just fine. But yeah, guys. The more you guys all connect throughout this group, the more people will check out what your channel's about. What you do for your channel, what kind of great stuff you can do. And it's all that matters. That's all it can always add up to. Love, support, respect, connections, making great content about your channel, and doing what you guys like to do for the next step. But Brother Mark, I have a question for you. Let me know when you're ready to hit me, when you want me to hit you up with a question. It's about Ratchet & Clank. I'm trying to see if I can hang you up with a question in the chat out here. But like I said, guys, Ratchet & Clank is not. I mean, that game it's not coming out until June 11th for PS5. But as soon as I get authorization when GameStop's going to be headlined next, the plan going forward for the next upcoming appearance for GameStop for sure would be having the opportunity to do trading in Cyberpunk, but the only thing about Cyberpunk is real simple. You know, the graphics are good. The graphics are good with Keanu Reeves as Johnny or John, and you know, he was actually not too. I think he did quite well as behind that. I got off work, brother. I got my Z's. That's good. All I know is I asked my friend the question, brother, earlier today. I asked her the question earlier, and she said, there's no way in heaven's documentary that Beryl is not taking her lead away from her. She wants to make sure that Beryl doesn't raise her ass at this point. I don't think it's not a bad or not a terrible idea. I mean, look. I mean, I do know my friend does not want to have Beryl take the lead away from her. I don't think that's going to be a different size problem, to be honest. Trust me, I don't think there is or there is not. I mean, I don't think there should be any less protection or bad chemistry to it. You know, I'm telling you. Partner, get yourself out of there. Get out of there. Wait, good. I was gonna say, partner, if they get a chance, get yourself out of there. Come on. Gonna get the news in another 5 minutes, guys. Remember, guys, we do IGN news once we get to the 19 to 20 minute mark going forward. So that's usually has always been forevermore the plan. So throughout this group, so I think we might be just fine. But it's all good. Well, brother, let me ask you a question. Do you think I should go after Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart? I asked my buddy Devin. I asked my good brother Devin this week, and he said that the only reason I mean, he didn't give me a not bad of an exotic reason, but he honestly thinks I can wait till give it a couple weeks, maybe wait till next week to have an opportunity. And I don't expect it to be a bad, remorseful problem, but yeah, I just don't think it's going to be a bad plan. I mean, if it really does come down forward, I don't expect it to be less at fault of anything. I do honestly think that Ratchet & Clank's going to be pretty good. But here's the problem. Here's the problem, guys, throughout this group. I don't think it'll win Game of the Year, but I do know the game itself for PS5 will be great. It will be a great game, to be honest, but the last Ratchet & Clank I did beat was after I had the PS4 for after 6 years. After a little over 6 years, guys, that would be Ratchet & Clank Remake. I did beat the crap out of that, took my time with that on the schedule. Okay, and that was exactly the important thing out of that, you know? The first time Ratchet & Clank was out was back when it had the PS2. The first game that came out with that, guys, was Ratchet & Clank, the very first classic one. It's like, if you guys can name a Ratchet & Clank game I did beat, I can tell you guys this right now, between this opportunity back there. Well, at least we have a stupid demon dog that's trying to straighten me out in the face right now. But that's just only the stupid, exotic, idiotic problem. But you understand what I'm getting at, correct, brother? I think Ratchet & Clank will bring good stuff together. At this point, you know, it's actually going to be the second game throughout PS4 to the PS5. That it'll be the second game as a reboot. But Rift Apart is actually a newcomer, so it will actually be a medicinal opportunity of a lifetime for some like this. I'm telling you. I do think Ratchet & Clank will be really good. I still think it will be. I'm not changing my mind if I don't know if I should really change my mind to maybe shut out Prince of Persia for Ratchet & Clank. I mean, I just don't think it'll be mindful or a terrible idea, you know? I mean, if I really do, guys, I don't think it's gonna be a bad idea. A bad or a less terminal idea. Trust me, I don't think it will. We're gonna get to news in another few minutes, guys.